You guys
Yeah, sorry,
are the worst. And that's how I want to start
something
this
yelled.
part two.
It's something
Just
really
saying
yelled in
that
my
you
ear.
guys are the
You know you
worst.
love us.
Love is such a strong word.
Can I put it in your butt?
Oh, well, in that case, I'm in.
Oh, I don't know. Oh shit, that's so damn
Alright, we're
expensive.
back. If that
But
wasn't
let's get
already
started.
apparent.
Yeah.
Ha.
What's this a time?
So we're trying to
Oh
convince
yeah,
the sheriff that it's a ghost.
Yep.
yeah.
He is not buying it.
Well, y'all are.
Yeah, you're like,
Sheriff is
psha,
a
ghosts.
sheriff is an asshole.
I swear I'm gonna switch internet providers.
I told you AT&T sucked.
I know, I hate it so much. And now, Time Warner's been bought out by Spectrum. I don't know who they are, so I'm thinking about having a long call with one of their sales rep. Because last time I did Time Warner, they
How you
fucking
do?
lied to me, and I don't abide to doing business with liars. So, and those are the only two options, except for like, off-brand internet in the city I live in.
Hmm.
But I might
Yeah,
I might switch. I've been talking to my wife. We're thinking about it. But anyway, back to game.
Mm-hmm. Hello, sheriff. How are you doing? Did you eat breakfast? No. All right.
Alright, so. That's what we think is going on.
You guys think it's
Ghost.
ghosts, huh?
Well, they do.
He shakes his head. Well, what do you think, ma'am?
Well, there's not quite enough evidence yet for me to make any assumptions.
So are you saying a ghost killed Tina too?
I do think that their deaths are related, but I don't know if I'd say it was a ghost.
Well, I can't rightly convict a ghost of a crime now, can I?
No,
I
but
don't
if
know.
you don't stop it, it will keep doing this stuff.
I'm starting to figure I shouldn't have trusted you guys with nothing. If you guys don't have something more credible by the end of the day, then I don't want to see you tomorrow morning. Understand?
Bird.
And he's gonna turn around and walk right out the door.
Get the fuck out. Okay. So, you hear there think it's a ghost. I do. It's a terrible day.
You guys close the door?
Well, I mean,
I reclose it.
Well, either it's a flying tiny person or it's a ghost, because there was no other way, from what I've seen.
I imagine you still think it'll be there in the old ceiling.
I don't really want to check. I'll be entirely honest, it scared the bejeebus out of me.
Well, if it is a ghost,
It scared the skull paint right off my face.
if it is there a ghost, I'm not gonna lie. Imagine all you know, except for Gwen, which, I mean, even for Gwen, there'd be a fucking monster eating her face off, and she wouldn't believe it's eating her face. There's no way I could
Damn
really
drugs.
shoot. There's really no way I could shoot a transparent thing. And also, let me put a little problem in the road too. If we end up even doing this, I kind of want to Well, forget the kinda. I want to get paid for it. Or at least get some kind of reward.
I like his mindset. We should do what he said.
Yeah, but how?
Well,
I
that's
don't
the
want.
thing.
I don't want to have somebody that's innocent of this crime convicted. So I don't mind being paid for it, but we gotta prove that it is what we believe it is.
Really could, no offense, really care less whatever happens to him. But, sure, whatever. But other than that, I don't know how we're gonna get paid for it. That sheriff is, the best word. That sheriff is, shit. Maybe we could put a stick of dynamite in that building and blow it up. That might kill the ghost.
Maybe we
Jacob.
can just go investigate the mines.
Yes.
Yeah. First, I agree with Decker. We should investigate the mines and Jacob. Since I Fate deals with spirits, though I did not think they would come to the real world. I thought they were in their own world. Do you think I could roll Fate to see how one would get rid of a ghost?
Roll what? Faith?
Nice.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I think it's gonna call for a knowledge roll.
Faith is a form of knowledge. You know that sometimes voodoo priests have a run-in with the lingering dead. You know, the ghosts, spirits, what have you. And you know that among your circle back in Louisiana, you heard of priests performing exorcisms.
And what does exorcism entail?
That's a good question.
Because I do not believe there's a spell called exorcism. Oh, there is.
There is?
You
There
prove
is.
yourself wrong.
There is.
There is.
But is there?
Yes.
I didn't know that either.
You learn something new every day.
I like how you're like, I don't think
Page
there's... Oh, yeah,
102.
right there. Yeah, there's totally a spell called exorcism. And
Thinking
it's
anything
only
is only
available
true.
for blessed and shamans.
Yes.
Well, there you go.
However,
Big
it
and do.
seems to. Oh no. Well, it's from a mortal host, so I'm assuming it also counts if it's just flying around. I just need to find where it's hosted. Okay. Well, interesting. So I'm gonna turn to the people and say, I might have a solution to this if it's truly a ghost,
Excuse me.
but we need to find its, I'm assuming, hosting location or hosting person. And I would assume that the now deceased is not hosted person.
Fucking hell.
So let's go to the mines. Let's go to the mines and let's go see if we can find any more clue.
The mines?
The mines.
Well, that's what Decker proposed.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out there. Shit.
Alright, I gotta bitch
Well,
about AT&T some more. Normally, I have, like, under 15% drop frames. And right now, I have 33% drop frames. I don't think I'm gonna drop fucking AT&T. This is ridiculous. It's just been getting worse. I mean, granted, most of the time we're just staring at this screen.
Great.
But still, it might fuck up my
At-
audio.
This screen, I really like the pause.
I'll pause
I
your
know.
face.
I don't know if the rest of you heard, but from our little rumor gathering, I did pick up that, was he the general store manager? Store manager? Store
The
owner?
general
Not
store owner,
manager.
yeah.
Yeah, owner. I don't. It's got fucking manager on the brain. A general store owner had some weird happenings in his place.
Oh. We could go see that.
And
Yeah, let's go talk to the general store manager.
I don't know if Gwen's told, but well, yeah, actually, I already know about the hooker. I already know all that. All right, there you go.
Yeah, I don't think I found anything that real. Oh, I do tell y'all about the Apache battle 2 weeks ago. I don't know about that.
Okay.
An
I
Apache
can't-
battle?
Yeah, apparently about 2 weeks ago, some Confederate soldiers came in and had a little smish with the Apaches. And some of the townspeople and stuff went to go collect the bodies, and apparently there were cannibals out there that were eating them and preventing them from grabbing their dead.
Well, that's also weird, but do you think it would be related?
I don't know.
Who knows? I'd rather use that as a last or no result. I'd rather not deal with Apaches. Oh, woo, 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 woo. And I open the door. Woo, woo, woo. I did not say that. Woo, woo, woo.
What the fuck is wrong with
Oh, God. No, seriously, no, I'm not dealing with Apache. No.
Okay, well, we still... Okay, store manager first. Let's go.
I open the door. I was gonna
Right.
kick it down, but that'd been kind of rude. Fresh air.
Hello, New Mexico! Okay, let's go to this manager.
You're in Arizona.
Store man. The store will be right over here. We're in Arizona. Pretty close to Mexico.
You're just north of the border, yeah.
Is
I never
that our
really
next
thought-
stop, Mad Dog?
What's that?
Is that our next stop?
No, fuck that.
All right,
I
yeah,
would
the
assume
door's
that Decker
unlocked.
is not joining us.
Nope.
I'll let you guys do the talking.
Hello, good sir.
Well, morning to you.
It'll be back.
So, there's talks among the people that you woke up to quite a surprise this morning.
Wasn't this morning, morning back.
Oh, the morning back. Could you please care to explain?
Well, I came in here. You know, I live on a house on the 2nd Street. Came over here just before dawn, opened the door. All my wares were on the floor, scattered all over the goddamn place. I mean, the doors were all locked. And my first thought was some
And
damn
it-
kids came in here and played a prank, but again, I don't know how they opened the damn door.
Plus, don't you think they would have taken something? Now-
I don't know.
This area is not known to earthquakes or anything, is it?
No. Not since I've been here.
And have you noticed some strange events like this in your store before? Like maybe not the whole thing, but you know, maybe one shelf that has some stuff moved, or maybe you placed something on the table and then when you came back it was not at the same spot, or...
No, just, you know, everything. You know, that over there and that over there and every which where. But, I mean... No, just that one event.
But what's this town's relationship with the Apache?
Well, what's any town's relationship with the Apache?
Were you built on an Indian
Valid.
burial ground?
Well, hell, I don't know. This whole place sprung up because of the brothel. And, I don't rightly know anything about no Indian burial grounds.
I believe you.
Well, appreciate that.
I'm gonna turn to my colleagues. What was the name of the the two people that we're investigating?
Tina and Carlos.
Tina and Carlos. Do these names ring any bell to you? Do they have any history with this place?
I know Tina. We're right across the street from that brothel, you know. So I know all the ladies. They come in here, buy their knickknacks, what have you. Uh, Carlos. He sounds like one of them Mexicans. He a miner?
Yes.
Well, I don't know anything about him. Never heard of him. Heard the name, and the miners don't normally come in here.
Perfect. Now that you know, you mentioned that you know them almost by their, well, actually by their nickname and such. She came here often then, is it?
Well, yeah. I mean, as often as anyone comes in here. She had a daughter.
Oh, that's interesting. Keep going.
I don't remember the little girl's name.
Is she in town?
I don't know what happened to her. I didn't ask. I imagine they took her to some kind
Anybody
of
would
orphanage.
know?
The owner of Benito would know.
Okay, well, that's gonna be our possible next lead. And outside of that, would Tina have any reasons to stay here or have any tie to here? You know, maybe a flame with an errand boy, or maybe she liked the place and liked to help you around or anything.
You mean my store or the town?
The store here, this particular place.
I don't think so.
So nothing out of the ordinary. Like she was not more friendly to somebody here or whatever. No.
Well, I mean, I have a rapport with the ladies. You know, they come in here and they've told me they appreciate that I treat them just like everybody else. You know, and I'm right across the street, so whenever they need to pick something up real quick, like they just come on over, make a purchase. So you know, I get to know them on some level. And Tina, well, you know, everybody has had a rough time, and she came here. Definitely had it worse than most.
That's a sad story. Sad to hear.
Yeah, well.
And if you don't mind me, one last question. I don't want to be privy to what the girls would buy here, but was there anything different about her purchase? Like maybe something she would care that you would be like, I wonder why she buys that, but you never dared to ask. Could be a certain perfume or just anything out of the ordinary.
I can't remember anything.
Well, thank you for your help.
Yep. Say,
I'm gonna take a...
how's a fella like you go, and he kind of waves a hand in front of his face, do that up to his face. Like, you belong to some kind of cult or something?
Me? More of a belief, but some people call it a cult. It's not... I do not believe it's a cult.
Alright, well, you know, to each their own.
Oh, indeed, indeed. Thank you for respecting that. Not a whole lot of people are that open-minded. And I'm gonna turn around and look at the party and say, well, we have another possible lead, and it'd be her daughter.
You mean the spirit could be her daughter?
No, but if what I believe or what I understand is right, to be able to get rid of something that is plaguing what we are currently investigating, because since we're in a public area, I'm trying to get words simple and not call in the supernatural. I need to find the anchor point. I need to find what ties the whole event to this place.
Say store owner. Who's the owner of this town?
Well, most of the establishments here are privately owned, though the mining company does own quite a few establishments. But if you're looking for who's in charge, well, we don't have a mayor per se, but the owner of Benita. Uh, Everyone just calls her Senorita. She's the dispute handler, if you know what I mean. You know, we all go to her.
But I guess she's the brothel across the street.
That's correct.
Oh, they
Alright.
know me pretty well over there.
Is that so?
Well, I kind of just leave it at that.
Alrighty then. If anybody else has any questions, they can bring them. I'm gonna be
Well, I think I took enough of his time, and I believe I
right
asked
here.
all the questions I wanted.
I hope no
Ooh,
car
I'm gonna
comes
ask him
across
if he
the
has a
road.
lockpick.
I'll be right back. Groceries real quick.
Alright.
You never know.
Oh yeah, you never know. But he could
I
have
don't
sold
think
it
I
to
do.
him.
Sorry.
Oh, I look kind of sad. And
I'm not
Okay,
trying to rob
yeah.
you, I just want to like.
it's not for immediate use.
Weh.
Take a ball of twine and make a lockpick.
Do we need to go to find the daughter?
No, we're looking for the town owner, which, undisputed owner, however you want to call it, which she might know where the daughter is.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Okay.
So let's do this, Jaken. So we leave the store after, of course, thanking him for his time and his precious
Patronage.
answers. And
Don't worry about that.
what kind of stuff does he have in his store? Because after
It's a
his
general
time, I kinda... The general store. So just to encourage him, I'm gonna buy a few more rations off of his shelves, because otherwise it would have been just a talk and waste of his time a little bit.
Okay.
I believe they're 50 cents a day, right?
For rations? Yep.
So I'll buy 3 and give him the $1 and give him the 25 cents first time.
Wouldn't it be $1.50 for 3?
Sorry, yes, and the 15
Gotcha.
to him.
He's like, yeah, appreciate it. Good luck.
Now I have 11 days ration.
Ooh, that voice is
I'm
hard.
amazing. Okay, so I've asked all my questions, so now let's go to brothel across the state.
Oh, the peacemaker, that's what it was. Sorry. Make sure I got my calculations for my load right.
Roke, you
The door is
you
right
among the
there.
living?
He went AFK. No,
Oh.
he went AFK. He said he was going AFK.
Okay.
Or he's back.
No,
Or
I'm
you
moving.
moved him. Alright. And, what is that? What the hell is that? Let me zoom in. Is that an old woman sitting on a chair?
No, it's a lady of the evening.
Oh.
She's like
but
a
it's
greeter
daytime.
of sorts / advertiser.
But
Oh.
it's daytimes.
Hey, they serve all they serve during all hours of the day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I need
but-
some.
Because you called her Lady of the Evening, and he says, but it's the day, and oh my
Well, I would have
fucking God,
called her-
kill me.
I would have called her a soiled dove, but Gwen gets triggered when I use that word.
Call her a dirty dove.
It's not a nice name.
Well, neither is whore. It's the job description.
Or slut. Or a love maker.
I am a delicate flower, okay?
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Delicate Flower's been a couple places. Alright, let's get inside.
That's what she said.
Oh, what the fuck?
I don't
That
know.
was weird. Sorry, I did something. It don't two of me. Huh.
That must be on your end.
And I say get. Yeah, that's me. Well, I'm gonna say let's get in as I points air rails to Gwen, and I'm not going in first.
You afraid of the ladies?
No, I'm still going first because I'm not the charismatic sort. No, the door was open. I don't know. I didn't think it wasn't.
Yeah, it's got like, your saloon doors.
You guys go fuck yourself.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna come in. I'm just distracted.
I'm gonna come up and ask for a drink.
The
Come on,
lady,
ask for 2 drinks.
the lady at the counter, kind of gives you a look. She's like, "It's a bit early to be drinking, but what do you have?"
It's never too early.
I'll sit at this table.
Give me a little bit of whiskey.
Coming right up.
Wait, how much is whiskey? Gigi. Oh, I don't have it. Oh, damn it.
Oh, whiskey. I think it's like $3.
A shot is 10 cents. Of the cheap stuff.
Oh,
So I would say it's like 20 cents. Nah, I assume she wanted a shot. So 20 cents, Gwen.
Good stuff. It's 20. Ooh, yeah, that's right.
20 cents.
Yeah.
There we go.
Highway
Oh,
robbery.
yeah, it's not bad.
Oh, I guess so. Are you the, oh shit, what's the name for the head honcho?
I don't know if there really is one.
I don't
If there is, I don't have it. So, just say owner.
Are you the owner?
Are you the owner of this fine establishment?
This woman chimes in and she says, "I am."
Well, pleased to meet your acquaintance. My name is Gwendolyn.
She curtsy. "I am Senorita Zoraida."
What did you say?
Her name is Zoraida. Senorita Zoraida.
Yeah, Rita.
Wild name. I like that.
Damn it, I can't do that anymore.
Lewis overhears and he's like, "Hey, baby."
He's more polite than that.
I
His
hate
boner
bitch.
might say, "Hey, baby," though.
I mean, you're like, "Hey, I'm the bone doctor."
Oh boy, it's my insides are dying.
I told you to stop drinking acid.
Oh my gosh, I'm cracking myself up. Wait, whose daughter are we looking for? Tina's?
We're looking for Tina's. Well, no, not exactly looking for her, but we want to know what happened to Tina's daughter, and as well if she has any information on, like, Tina's murder.
In Tina's situation, what was going on when Tina first died? Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah,
I want
basically,
that too.
okay. Tina's general situation before her murder and after her murder, including what happened to her child.
And any information on her loose.
What did he just
Okay,
say?
I guess.
Carlos.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna ask about Tina and her death and all that stuff.
Okay.
Ask about the dispute between Carlos and Tina and Tina's
Okay.
daughter.
So she tells you that she paid to send Tina's daughter to an orphanage in a different town because I don't have one here.
He paid?
She paid.
He.
As in Senorita Zoraida paid.
Okay.
And what was the second question? The relationship between Carlos and the dispute that happened?
Yes.
Okay, well, she tells you that Carlos came in drunk, paid for time with Tina, and then while they were in a lover's embrace, he took his knife and cut into her back. And she said it left a scar, and they banned him from the establishment ever since.
And any reason why you would do that?
Well, she just says, he was drunk, and some men when they get drunk they turn into brutes. But we don't tolerate that, of course.
I'm sorry to bring up bad memories, but as he did that, did he mutter something? Maybe, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna say a curse, but I do not mean a curse, but like anything special or no?
She shrugs. She says, Tina didn't say he said anything. He just cut into her. Heat of the moment, like.
Okay, and then I guess I'm gonna ask about Tina's death. And, see if she has any information about that.
She nods and she says, well, Tina had the day off, and she went to bed. And the next morning we came in to check on her. She didn't come down for breakfast. And we found her dead. Her skull had been cracked open. There was blood all over the bedside table and on the floor. The sheriff
And
says that she was drunk and slipped, but there was no indication that she had been drinking that night. And we didn't find any empty bottles.
And nobody came in or out?
Not that we know of.
No forced entry, no signs of struggle?
No, none.
That's interesting. And cracked skull. Cracked skull from the back or cracked from the front?
From the back.
I'm assuming she was laying on her back.
Well, she was like, they found her on her side.
Yeah, I when I slip and fall, I do tend on hit myself hard enough on the back of the head and then end up on my side. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Let's not focus on that. That's grim. Any aside from the altercation with Carlos, any other bad blood anywhere?
Zoraida kind of shakes her head and says, I don't think so. She would often get drunk on her off nights. And I know that she hit her daughter, but we did not judge. Everyone disciplines their children in their own way.
Oh, yeah, no, certainly. And what about jealousy?
I don't think anyone was jealous of Tina.
There weren't any rivalries going on amongst the ladies?
Oh, of course, but Tina was always just, well, she was the discount lady.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm good to go.
Because to me, trying to assemble the pieces of the puzzle to try and figure out what happened here, it feels like Carlos had some grudge against her. Wait, it was Tina that he hurt, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Carlos had some kind of grudge against Tina, hurt her, then he might have killed her, but that's kind of vague. And somebody who loved Tina, maybe, murdered him. Do you know if, no, that would, no. Well, I'm gonna ask anyway, do you know if Tina's daughter's doing well, or you haven't heard of her since?
She shakes her head. She says, I don't know.
Metagame here, a ghost child would be even scarier. But okay.
Let me
Okay,
ask this.
if anybody has another questions, go ahead, because I'm trying to think of the pieces here.
Now that's a question more investigated. Is Tina's room occupied?
No.
So it's free and open and none of your girls is running it.
She shakes her head.
Would it be fine with you if we could examine the room?
She says, I don't know. You don't look like law enforcement.
No, but you're a bit of the nosy sort and also a bit of the solvent sort.
And you can ask the sheriff, due to our loud mouthing, we've been put on the case of the murder, so we're not official law enforcement, but we're helping with the case, trying to figure out what happened, piecing the puzzle one by one.
She's like, very well. Follow me. And she's gonna take you upstairs. I don't have the upstairs. So just imagine
No, we'll use
a
our
normal
imagination.
bedroom. Yeah.
Now imagine there's 2 dragons and a woman.
I mean, alright.
Well, that's
Weed's a
usually
hell
how
of a-
you like it.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Rope nose.
Sure.
I guess let's examine the room.
Okay. That would be notice.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not making a roll.
Alright, well, they tried to clean the place up real good, but Decker, you can find the stains where it appears she hit her head on her bedside table, and there are some spots on the floor just below it that you can see some stains. Other than that, the room is pretty nondescript. The bed has been, stripped of its sheets until someone occupies the room. And there's a single, chair at the bedside table, and the bedside table itself is empty. And the room does have a window.
Prize for creepy music, damn it. Well, like Mad Dog, he doesn't know anything about supernatural, so he's gonna do the best that he can in roll tracking. Doesn't know why, but he's just gonna do it.
Well, I mean, we're still looking at a possible normal case that could spark an unnatural case. So if you find footsteps leading in and out of this place that are not supposed to be here, which would be kind
we
of
could
like
have
CSI,
Scooby-Doo'd.
just like in CSI when they go on a handle and they find a single set of prints and they're like, in an inn or in an hotel, really?
Alright,
But anyway, I digress.
Mad Dog.
Yes.
You find a boot print in the dust of the windowsill.
A footprint in the dust of the window.
A boot
I thought you said
print.
a boot print. I thought you said on the window.
B-O-O-T.
Holy shit.
On
Yeah.
the ceiling.
No,
There's a
no.
boot print on the ceiling. No.
On the ceiling.
For real?
No.
Oh.
On the window
Hey,
seal.
Alright. Okay. You're gonna say that Mad Dog would have left and be like, alright, we're not investigating, I'm done.
And, okay, so do you point it out to us?
I look at it, take a little bit of the dust and taste it. No, I don't. Yes, I pointed out
Is it a large man boot?
the boot. No.
He doesn't get
Boot.
a very good idea of how big it is because it's not a full impression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, aside from cowgirls, I don't think women wore boots back then that much, at least.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
most women wore some form of boot. They did have heeled boots. Like, if you're stomping around a city with unpaved roads, you're gonna be wearing boots.
Okay.
we got a boot print.
So somebody was in this room.
I'm gonna look outside of the window. Oh, I don't know. I think that's gonna do shit for me. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking with that one.
Decker, do you think you could do anything in this room, or are we wasting our time here?
Jacob, I don't have to really ask you. I'm going to step outside. I'm gonna check the side of the window. And after I do that, see if I find any more tracks. And if I don't find any more tracks, if I do, of course I'll tell you. But after that, I'm gonna go back to that creepy store that had eyes on the ceiling and look at that guy's shoes. If he's
Okay,
even
make
still
a
there.
tracking check. You're outside the building, so I'm gonna move you. You're like, yeah.
Yes, sir.
And
Oh,
Lewis, to
there's the
answer your
dog.
question, I have no idea. No, I don't have anything to use this room for, but our next step.
45% dropped frames. This is fucking ludicrous.
Why is Ludacris involved?
Because Tyro Cruz will tell you how you feel.
Or pitch, move, get out the way. At least you got Time Warner. I do an Xfinity or AT&T. Choices aren't great.
Well, Time Warner, fucking, like I said, they lied to me. So I don't like doing business with people that lie to me. But hopefully Spectrum
I
will be
do
better.
business. I like doing business with people who unnoticeably just raise my bill for no reason. That's always cool.
Oh yeah, that happened with Time Warner too. Every few months, it'd just be like, oh yeah, we just added a few dollars on your bill. No fucking questions.
I have sudden link.
Wait, oh, ow, that kind of hurt.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna have a long conversation with a Spectrum sales rep. Cause I'm sick of this shit. Oh, you got an 11. Okay, yeah, you find some deep, like, some deep imprints in the dirt, like someone like put their full weight and then some into the dirt right there, and then those boot tracks kind of head off, and they kind of head off, you know, that way.
That way. Let me see. Alright, so they just go that way. Before I inform them, I'm actually gonna follow the boot tracks. Keep walking until you tell me to stop. Otherwise, just follow them, or whatever.
Okay.
Still going the right way?
Yep. Alright. From here, they kind of go that way.
Damn it. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. My eyeball will go into there.
No. It stops right here.
Okay. Oh, damn it. Don't have my fucking character. Oh, no, I went out and rolled 20.
Rip.
Now I don't know where my character is anymore. Oh, there he is.
It stops right here.
There. Stops right there.
You find like
Right into that
one
building.
left boot deep imprint right before the railing. You can kind of guess that like he planted one foot down and then like went over the railing.
Yeah. This is the boarding house, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Damn it, press the wrong fucking buttons. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna go in actually. You guys can still do your thing. I'm just trying to do my own investigation. There you go. That was shitty. Damn it. Oh no.
Yeah, it's a critical fail.
Do I go blind?
No, you just can't spend any fate chips. Remember?
A little dust devil
Yeah, I
kicks
know.
up.
Alright, well, I was basically gonna look for it to see if I could see any boots. See if anybody left anything in here. With that roll, I didn't see shit. Yeah, I'll go back to them before I head back in there.
Because we are just potatoing over here.
Potato.
Well, in my time, I guess you just go over with them and not walk in whenever.
Alright.
What we do right now.
They're just dumbfounded in the room.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just potatoing.
Oh, well, waiting for your results. So you find a bunch of boots that